If you're watching this, your notes app probably looks like a graveyard of million-dollar ideas you never built. Welcome to the club. We got jackets. Don't worry, our club doesn't meet up. We're too busy overthinking the next big thing instead of shipping anything. Let's talk about the real reason you haven't started. It's not because you're lazy, it's because you're smart and a little afraid. Overthinking looks productive. It's not. It's mental masturbation with great branding. It's especially for creatives and solopreneurs juggling side projects, 5-year plans, and crying about their 9-to-5 job. But it's good to cry sometimes. You probably got 43 Google Docs, 6 business ideas with full Notion dashboards, and an endless strategy session with ChatGPT. I know ChatGPT is low-key my best friend right now when trying to do my own thing. I don't know if that's good or bad. Tell me in the comments. It's okay to laugh. But there's zero traction. You're not strategizing. You're procrastinating into infinity. And trust me on this, I'm only calling you out because I've won a trophy for this, and it's the mental masturbation trophy. Don't worry, Mom, this is PG still. There's 3 hidden fears, or not hidden, keeping you more or less stuck. It's this fear of choosing something wrong. It's this fear of being seen before it's ready. It's this fear of wasting time on the wrong thing. There was a point where I was flip-flopping between 3 ideas in a week, calling my one friend that can put up with my overthinking. You know who you are. And I was, relying on him to give me this magical answer. And spoiler alert, the magic answer never came from him. I was convincing myself each idea could be the thing, but none of them were moving because I hadn't committed to one long enough to get uncomfortable. I'm talking about, like a little sweaty uncomfortable, but the good kind. And once I started asking better questions to myself, things started to change. So if you're stuck, don't ask, is this good enough? Ask yourself, have I done something like this before? And most importantly, will I enjoy the ride if I follow this for the next 2 years? Your $100 million business idea will be where you merge your past 2 years of learnings and your future 2 years learning goals. So does something come to mind? Congrats, you're halfway to a product. So here's a quick filter I used to cut through this chaos like a katana through a watermelon. I know y'all played Fruit Ninja or heard of it, and if you haven't, you might be too old to be watching this. But here it is. Platform, person, problem, solution. Let me break that down. So, platform. Pick one you actually like. Person. Be specific, not just creatives. Which kind of creatives? Problem. What's keeping them stuck and awake at 2 a.m. crying into their pillow? And lastly, solution. Make something that fixes all this. And that may sound challenging, but I found the best recipe really to work through this is by moving, it's by doing, it's by creating, it's by not stopping. And when you apply this, it's not just validating an idea, it's committing to one tiny version of it. And that is the most important part of this entire lesson. You don't need the perfect niche or even a course outline. You need one clear signal that says go. So throw all those fears in the garbage, just start and document the entire journey. This is how you win big going into the future. The more you put yourself out there, the more people see your journey, the more traction you're going to get, and the further your project, your business, your product is going to scale along with you. So here's how I get a little clarity pretty quickly without spiraling. I block 60 minutes and then dump all your ideas out. Dump them onto actual physical paper, into your notes app, into Figma. I don't care, but just take a big old dump of all your ideas. And then you run them through these 4 questions. What excites me the most? Who does this help? Where did this idea come from? And have I built something like this before? Then you want to pick the one that feels like an extension of you that you've already lived. So that's where the real momentum starts picking up. And momentum loves simplicity. So simplify your thoughts, get them out of your head. They were just rotting up there anyways. You're going to need room for what comes next. So now I challenge you to put your ideas into motion, and it really is that simple. It's the most simplest things and solutions sometimes, and yet we're so blind to see them. And that was me, and that still is me sometimes. And we're all imperfect. I'm just here to share that with you, because if I can get through it, I want everybody else, because the only path to success is having that clear, simple momentum. And if this hits home, I built something just for us overthinkers. It's called the Idea to Offer Clarity Kit, or I'm just going to say Clarity Kit. It's not a course. It's a bite-sized tool that helps you vet your ideas and pick the one that's worth your time. I found that a lot of my audience in my newsletter have this similar problem just like I do, and people just don't know where to start. And so you will walk away with a clear plan in under an hour. It's perfect for solopreneurs, career changers, creative minds who are just stuck in purgatory. And if you want to really access the links in the description, the first 10 people will receive 50% off. And I guarantee you're going to get at least one useful nugget out of this, or you can take your money back. Or even better yet, go check out my newsletter. That's where the good stuff hits first. It's free. It can be finished on your coffee break. And I highly suggest you give me a subscribe there. Check it out. Give me some feedback, and I'd love to hear more ideas from you so we can shape this ecosystem around things that actually matter to you and not just me. So if you made it this far, you must be obsessed with my bald head and monotone voice. Thanks for being here. If you click the video on your screen, it will take you to my last video where I discuss how modern day digital products can hack people's brains using dopamine triggers. But without all that dark magic, don't worry, because that is Slytherin shit, and we don't do that, guys. So thanks for being here. I'll catch you in the next one. Adios.